Hi, my name is Hunter Gibson. I auditioned for American Idol last season, 2020, and I'm going to talk about a little bit about my experience. I ended up on American Idol because I auditioned and I went to the open call. So I had a friend that worked in casting, and I showed up to the open call audition, and she was the first person I saw, and there was 2 other people. And from there, I sang a cappella 2 songs. And actually, I brought my guitar, so I did 1 other song that was an original. From there, they swiped me up to the next level. They all say yes or no, and they all said yes for me. I was the first one to go up to the next level, and it's another 3 people that you see. And then from there, they say yes or no, and then you go up to the producers, and the producers say yes or no. And on all of these stages, the people are writing down notes and writing things out about you and what your song is and what your vibe is and all of that. So to the top with the producers, I remember her telling me, I sang Famous Last Words by My Chemical Romance, and she loved it. I played a song for her on the acoustic guitar. It was one of my original songs. She's like, that's a more like coffee shop singer-songwriter. Like, I want you to do the more in-your-face, Brendan Urie, like punk rock kind of vibe. So then that's what I went for. So to audition for American Idol, you can look on their website. You have to be, I believe it's 15 to 30. That's like the age bracket. You have to prepare, I believe, 2 or 4 songs that are 16 bars. So it's like pretty much chorus and a verse. And pretty much anyone can audition. I auditioned in Los Angeles, California. I actually auditioned in downtown. They get everyone together for about 3 or 4 days. So I went on one day, other people went on different days, but everyone has a day that they go on, and it's just a group of 30 people in the room, other contestants that are going to audition that day. And you just wait all day for them for the audition. And you get there at 6, so you have to wake up at 5 or 4 to be ready and warm up and get dressed and all that. And once you get there, they're pretty much signing you in and filming you right as you get there. And they're filming you pretty much all day, on and off. And then your audition is whenever your audition is, whenever they timed you. For me, my audition wasn't until 5 o'clock at night. So I was waiting all day, and they didn't really provide any food or drinks or anything like that for me. So it was... yeah, it was a lot of waiting, a lot of waiting. But I eventually auditioned, and what you see is what you get. It was very nerve-wracking for me to audition. Not the whole day, because I thought when I went in Santa Barbara and auditioned and did really great, I thought that they loved me. I was on the show. This is my thing. I made it. I'm good. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that for some reason. Because they were calling me for months and being figuring out my story. What's my story? What's my home life like? Why did I get into music? What do I think of Katy Perry? They were asking me so many questions, and I would be on the phone with them for hours. I chose a song, but then they went through the songs that I had, and they picked what would clear with the artist. So the artist has to clear that it's okay for you to use their song. I actually ran into an obstacle where My Chemical Romance said I couldn't use Famous Last Words. That's what they told me, at least, for months. So I was freaking out. So then I came up with another song. I came up with Swing Swing by All American Rejects. And I came up with a couple other ones, like Complicated by Avril Lavigne and Don't Let Me Get Me by Pink. But they liked Swing Swing, and they were like, Swing Swing is your song, you're going to do that. So when I show up for the audition, for the judges, the celebrities, I sang Famous Last Words a cappella first, and I thought I killed it. I thought it was amazing. I thought I was on a whole vibe, But when I was singing it for them, I could tell they were not vibing. they were not feeling it. So I was after I was done, they cut me off, and I was like, oh, no, please let me do one more song. Please let me do I kind of begged for one more. So then I did Swing Swing by All American Rejects with the accompanist. And I think it's important to work with the accompanist because that sounds the best. It sounds best to sing with an instrument. that just sounds the best, in my opinion. I mean, maybe if you have a fantastic voice to sing a cappella, but I highly recommend bringing an accompanist, because for me, the accompanist that I had, I feel like he was kind of messing with me a little bit. Like, he made dirty faces at me and stuff. So I don't know if what was going on there, but I highly recommend bringing your own accompanist or knowing an instrument. But yeah, that's how I chose a song. I picked the song and I begged to do Swing Swing, and then I did, and yeah, that was it. I mean, pretty much what you see is what you get. You don't really get any other time with them. Katie like came in one other time with Sophia James, and they said, "Oop, the competition is hard, you know, watch out." The time that you get with Ryan Seacrest, Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, Luke Bryan is pretty much anything that's being filmed. Anything else, you don't get to see them. You don't really get to talk with them. So that's pretty much how it is. Ryan Seacrest was super cool in person. He's pretty much exactly how he seems on air. He's very professional, very good interviewer, and it's all very professional. But, I mean, he's very handsome, and he's probably the most attractive out of the whole crew, in my opinion. I auditioned around in the summertime at the open call in Santa Barbara, and from there, I got through all of the stages, saw the producer. It was so exciting. I got through. I thought I was on the show. And then from there, they talked with you for months, on and off. You get emails and all that kind of stuff. And then your next audition for the celebrity judges is in about 3 months. I don't know. Maybe they might want me back. Who knows? At American Idol, say, the comeback, coming back. Is he coming back? I don't know. Is he coming back? But yeah, I mean, I'd love to come back if they asked me. I'd totally come back. But no, I have not gotten any email or anything from them since then, and they deleted my audition from their official page on YouTube. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but it's still on their Instagram. For a long time, they were following me back on Instagram, and then recently I unfollowed them, so then they unfollowed me too. But you know, whatever. Anyways, no, I have not gotten any emails or any contact from American Idol saying they want me back or not. But I think if I auditioned and went for it again, I feel like I could probably get on again. Who knows, though. The producers were very encouraging. It was a very fun process because they uplift you. Like the main producer, I like still have that audition stapled in my mind. Like it was like so fulfilling to hear someone say like I reminded them of Brendan Urie. Like Panic at the Disco is like one of my favorites. Like I love their early stuff and how theatrical they are and all of that. So I do want to be a front man for a rock band, and that was exactly what I was going for. So yeah, it was super fun, and talking to the producers about my story, and they were asking questions about me. Like I love people that ask questions about me, so it was very fun. But as far as the celebrity judges and Ryan Seacrest and everything else, I mean, what you see is what you get. It's a TV show, and they have to be presented a certain way. I wasn't unhappy with my performance on the day. At the time, I thought I was killing it. But, I mean, once the episode aired, I was like, holy shit! Like, this ain't great. This ain't great. This is not the vibe, you know? I was very off-key, and, you know, but for what it's worth, I mean, I enjoyed myself, and you could tell that I was enjoying myself, so, no, I wasn't completely happy with my performance, but given the circumstances, I did my best at the time. Cool, like watching it later on, like seeing that Katy Perry sang along with me, like I didn't really realize it at the time. I mean, a little bit I did, but it happened so fast. It's almost like a movie, like it flashes before your eyes before you know it. So, yeah, I enjoyed the song, and I enjoyed the response from everyone so far, and the band even responded, so that was so cool. It hasn't opened any doors for me yet. it's just a way to connect with people so far. Like, I posted on a lot of pop punk groups, my audition, and I've made a lot of new friends from it. I want to make other emo friends, so I've made a lot of other emo friends through it, people in bands, and, you know, other people that like the emo rock pop punk music, so that's fun. But as far as like industry, as far as industry connections and, you know, future things, no. I don't think they really keep quiet about anything. I think if you're aware that it's a TV show, then you will be fine. If you're aware that it's entertainment and it's a reality show, then you will be fine. But if you get in your head and let the producers get in your head thinking that you're the greatest star and that you're special, you're not gonna go farther. You know, you gotta stay level-headed. You gotta stay present. And you gotta know that what matters most is your own artistry. What matters most is you, and you doing the things that you love. So no matter what happens, no matter what they say, as long as you are doing what you love, that's all that matters. So if you like to sing, if you want to be like Ariana Grande, if you want to be like Blink-182, you got to just do that. You got to write your songs. You got to sing your songs. You got to work with a vocal coach. You got to work with someone to learn an instrument. Like, if this is what you want, you got to do it. That's all I could say. Because no matter what American Idol says, no matter what The Voice says, no matter what any of these shows say, all that matters is that you love what you're doing and you continue doing what you love. I honestly think about auditioning again a lot. I don't know if I will. Who knows? I think I need a lot more work, but I think it's worth a shot, maybe, possibly. So when you get there, you check in, cameras are all over you, all of the other auditioners are around you, and you're networking with them, talking with them. I met some really cool people. I met this girl, Maeve. She actually went on See Your Voice. She was on it last season, and she's really cool. I connected with Sophia James, and a couple other people, and they followed me back. We had a, fun little time of networking, but we're all there to audition. So there's audition phase going on. So there's people that are just, kind of just doing their own thing and know what's going on and just really focused on themselves. And there's other people like me that were super talkative to everyone and trying to network and talk with other people. I mean, I was on a vibe. I don't think they were vibing with me entirely, but I mean, Katie was a little bit, but yeah, I think the vibes were a little bit off. It was like me all the way up here and them down here. So I wouldn't say they matched my energy. So maybe the vibes when I first walked in were okay and I thought they liked me, but pretty much soon after I started talking, I could tell that the vibe and the energy wasn't entirely matching. So when the episode airs, all of the judges live tweet your audition, or like at least 2 of them. So Katy Perry live tweets, and Ryan Seacrest live tweets, and Luke Bryan live tweets. I don't think Lionel Richie said anything about my performance live tweeting, but Luke Bryan was kind of making fun of me and, saying whatever he was saying. Katy Perry, there was a point where I said that I saw her get booed off stage, and it was like her first time ever performing at Warped Tour, which is total bogus. I mean, I did see her get booed off stage, but it wasn't her first time ever performing. It was at Warped Tour. There's a whole experience, it happens. But yeah, she said, stop spreading lies. So that's all I've heard from Katy Perry since. But I'd love to be friends with her and her not to hate me, and I'm so happy for her in Orlando and their new little baby Daisy. Yes, I have songs out. I went by The Comeback. It's really hard to find, but it's The Comeback, all one word, and it's on Spotify. I'll link it in the description below. I have stuff on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. I have 2 music videos out on YouTube. They're very amateur, but you know, it was an experience, and that's what I went by, and that's what I go by. That's what all my music is under right now. You can find it on YouTube, on iTunes, on Spotify, on Apple Music. The Comeback, all one word. I have an EP out. I have a couple singles out. I just released a song last week called Wannabe. It's about kind of the whole experience of auditioning for Idol and what that is to me. And yeah, so I do have music out, and yeah.
I'm a fake, I'm a fraud, I'm a wannabe someone. I'm a freak,